Good morning. Today I wanted to talk about voting, but specifically about voting with your dollar. I've noticed a lot of the protests going on around the country on college campuses, cities, that kind of thing. It's good to see. It's good to see people getting involved and becoming more aware of social issues and whatnot and injustices around the world. What strikes me, though, is that in my 36 years on the planet, one recurring theme has always come to the forefront, especially in the United States. These people don't seem to care about you after they get in office. They really don't. They seem to say whatever they need to get into office, but then once they get in, there's no accountability, little to no accountability. We have protests going on all over the United States. Students are being attacked. They're being vilified. This kind of thing is very reminiscent of the Vietnam War protests, stuff like that. It hasn't gone as far as the Kent State massacre yet, but I say all this to say this. I think voting with your dollar is still underestimated, honestly. You have to affect political change in the United States, I think you have to speak in a language that they understand, in the only language some of these people understand. Politicians, corporations, that kind of thing. Money. It's the only thing they really understand. The bottom line, that's all they care about. In terms of politicians, campaign contributions. They need money to get reelected. Why do you think every politician, once they get elected, what do they start the next day? Planning on getting reelected. Generating money, fundraising. Where do I think all that money comes from? Mom and pop? No. Corporations. Of course. Citizens United, that kind of thing. Basically, the bullet point to this is I want people to have a renewed sense of power behind the dollars they spend. You need to do a little more research and look into the companies that control everything that we get to see, that we get to buy, that we use. It's so super concentrated, you wouldn't hardly believe it. Everything we seem to buy is owned by like 5 or 6 mega corporations. Look into it. And if they are engaging in things that you don't agree with, boycott their ass. You have to use the language that they understand, and money is the only language they understand. Social media, making posts and shit like that, and I realize that, the irony's not lost on me that making a post about this is kind of shouting into the ether, but I really think that many people have been pacified by protesting and posting on social media and these hashtags. Ultimately, a lot of that goes nowhere, and it turns into just an echo chamber. No, hit them where it hurts, in their pocketbook. Use your money as a political tool. Use every dollar you spend as an indication of your will and what your priorities are, what your ethics are. Seriously, start spending your money more locally. Don't give your money to companies that are killing you or that are engaging in unscrupulous behavior, like Tyson dumping all those PFAs and all those chemicals into the local rivers. It's like, you should never eat another fucking chicken strip again, then, if that's the case. I know it's taxing, and it takes a lot out of a person to be able to look into all these things. And there's so many things going on, and we're living in a global 24-hour news cycle, basically. It's hard to keep up with everything that's going on, but you have to start using what voice you have. And clearly, your vote and your protesting, traditionally, they aren't really having the desired effect, are they? That's what I'm seeing. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. Use your political tool while it still has some value. The American dollar still has value. They crave it. They want it. They will bend to your will if you deny them it. So I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments about this. I know that it can be tricky to follow every single company and what they're up to, politicians, what they're up to. It just seems to me that there's no accountability once they get in office, but they do understand dollars and cents. Politicians, corporations, lobbyists, that kind of thing. If you deny them what they want most, which is your money, then they will bend to your will. If we do it en masse and we get on the same page, I really believe that. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts down in the comments. Voting with your dollar. How potent can it be if we all do it and we all get on the same page? Because I really think your vote doesn't matter as much as you think it does. I think it's pacified. Social media, you get people just angry as hell online, but not in real life. They're not really changing their lifestyle. It's another form of pacification. They're sticking a pacifier in your mouth, and that's it. You're just satisfied. Well, I got my hashtag out there. No, hit them where it hurts. The pocketbook. Thanks for watching.